everyone, and welcome to today's reading. I hope that all is well. If you are new here, I am LeeApocrypha, and it is a pleasure to meet you. If you're returning, welcome back to the family. I love you guys. As always, I am very grateful to have anybody returning or anybody who's watching who is your first time. I hope that this message brings you clarity and some perspective into your situation if it resonates. Let's see, we have the Hierophant and the Lovers in reverse. So, somebody here is asking about love situation. I feel like if you know your intuition, your intuition has been telling you to move away from somebody, there's a reason. If you've been questioning if somebody is for you, but you've been getting some downloads that you need to move away, then there's a reason. If things in your relationship or a potential partnership have not changed for the better, and there's a disconnect, distance yourself or your energy. I'm seeing cycles here. I'm seeing false twin flames. Although that's not going to resonate with everybody. A lack of renewal, a lack of transformation, lack of agreement, I heard. So I feel like there's a lot of arguments, or perhaps if you're dealing with a romantic interest, perhaps you have been needing to come to a compromise about something and it hasn't been working out. I heard like fire and water, and then we have the moon. If you've been feeling like somebody is keeping secrets or not fully upright about something, then that may be true. There may be a big possibility about that. If you have been needing to go deeper within yourself to figure out what it is that you really want, what it is that you really need, and you've been neglecting that, this is a confirmation that you've been out of balance because you're not following your intuition and you're not allowing yourself the time and the space to heal and transform or feel your emotions. I heard Kali, so maybe you work with Kali Ma, or you've been thinking about it. Or Leviathan. Heard Sekhmet and Bast, or Bastet. Okay. Seeing the sun made me think of Lucifer, so maybe you work with Lucifer. I'm seeing his sigil as well. Maybe that's significant for you. Let's see. Follow your guidance. Follow the light at the end of the tunnel. Like these lighthouses. Follow the light. It will lead you out of the dark. There's nothing wrong with being in the dark, but some of you have been in the dark for too long that it has affected your mental health, your emotional stability. Four of Pentacles in reverse. I laugh because before I started the video, I was shuffling and I noticed something was on the back of this card. So I wiped it off and I was curious what it was, and it was this one. So some of you really need to get out of this phase of hermit or like dark mode or something. I heard selfishness, and it's necessary to be selfish to some degree, but not at the expense of hurting others. Sire of Pentacles. So this is the King of Pentacles. And what I'm seeing here is a similar kind of message. We see the king, or this adult dragon, that is kind of keeping this baby dragon away from this pentacle. Looks like it's mad, like, no, you don't touch this. This isn't yours. Like, I'm getting this energy of not a scolding, but like you need to learn your lesson. You're not gonna get what you want until you learn. No matter how much you want something, if you're not ready for it, it's not gonna work out. Even if you have it in your hands and you're not ready for it, it's gonna disappear on you. So what I'm seeing with that is kind of like a Moldavite. I don't know if somebody here in particular has been wanting to work with a Moldavite, or maybe you got one because you heard it was really popular and you had enough money to get one, but you didn't truly feel ready for it. And then it disappeared on you or something. I'm feeling that energy for somebody. This could be in regards to anything that you've had your grasp on and it has left you, whether it's a relationship, a job, let's just say person, place, or thing. There's a reason, and part of that's because either it wasn't meant for you or you were not ready for it. Even if you don't want to hear it, that's what I'm getting. Reparent yourself. Somebody here needs to be the emotional support that they look for in others. Some of you may be relying too much on other people to validate your experience or validate what it is that you need or that you want. And what I feel here is that you need to reparent yourself in a way where it's like you're standing in your power and your independence, and releasing codependent behaviors. Relationships will not work for you no matter how much you love each other if both of you or one of you are in codependent energies. It's not going to work out. And let's say you do go to the next stage while there's still those issues, it's going to be even harder. Okay, so there's a need to heal this. We have the stars. Speaking of healing, you need to have faith and believe that things will work out in the end, and that whatever it is that's happening is happening for a reason. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done. Connect more with like-minded people, places, and things that really truly resonate deep within your soul. Despite the differences, learn from the past, learn from the best and the worst experiences in your life and everything in between. Learn from people that treat you like shit, and learn from people that treat you the best. There are lessons in everything, and if you want to grow, expand, and evolve and really awaken to your fullest potential, you're gonna have to learn from it all and heal from it all. Healing is a big significant message here. 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm seeing an 8-pointed star. Okay. Which reminds me, I didn't draw something on me today. Let's see. Call back your power. Call in your spirit guides. Call in your guides. They want to help you. They're there for you, but they want to see you put more effort into your relationship with them. For someone in particular, you haven't been following the guidance. Sire of Cups, so King of Cups. I don't know if you're a masculine watching this reading, or if you're a woman but you're in your masculine energy, or whatever the case is, that doesn't matter. But I'm feeling a lot of masculine energy here. King of Cups. I don't know. I'm feeling water sign. See 212. It's interesting because the Sire of Cups, This king isn't keeping the baby away from the object or the element. And this king is keeping the baby away from the element. This king is watching the baby react or interact with the element. So this is a very interesting difference here. You have to learn to discern or remind yourself what it is that you really want, what's worth your time, your energy, your love, your devotion, your effort, your finances, your everything. What is worth that and what is not? Allow yourself to explore. Allow yourself, okay, I'm seeing water scrying. Allow yourself to divine. So if you've been wanting to practice a specific divinatory method, whether it's tarot, scrying, I saw 1113 and then I see 213. So 13 is a significant number here about change and transformation. Endings and new beginnings. If you've been wanting to scry with any method of scrying, there's many. I'm seeing tea leaf readings, coffee grain readings. I'm seeing fire gazing, pendulums. This is not for everybody. I saw 1144 and then 14. Interesting. I heard Ouija board, but that's not for everybody. If you don't know what you're doing, don't even fucking bother. Don't touch it if you don't know what you're doing. But I heard that for somebody in particular. You'll know if that's really for you, because you'll feel a peace about it. Not a fear about it, a peace about it. Not even an anxiety about it. Not even a little bit. When you're ready, you will know you're ready. Okay. Let's see. Let me try and get one more and then I'll move on to another deck. Oh, well, that was more than one. And this card wanted to come out too. We have the sun in reverse underneath now. Oh, there were two. So we have the Fool. The Fool literally jumped the fuck out. I saw 1301 and then looked down, saw 1303. So again, taking that leap of faith towards new beginnings. Don't be afraid. You feel it for a reason. Okay? Ooh, okay. So, Seven of Swords. Don't allow yourself for people around you to be in the sneaky ass energy. Manipulative energy. I'm seeing a backstabbing energy. If you've been wondering if someone is stealing something from you or attempting to steal something from you, you may be right. Distance whatever it is that you need to from this person or this group of people. Make the decision to leave behind what you need to leave behind, to move forward what you need to move forward from. No matter how long you've known somebody, if they're fucking with you, they're treating you like shit and they're stealing shit from you, they're disrespecting you, they don't deserve you. Okay? You need to move forward. And then we see here the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess in reverse. So, speaking of divining, divinatory practices, this dragon, the Queen of Cups, is looking and divining within this the spirit of the water that is coming out. I'm seeing loyalty, friendship. Here it goes. Again, divinatory practices. Don't be afraid. And if you are, you're not ready. Okay? That reminds me, was it like a couple days ago or a couple nights ago? A couple days ago, I set up an altar for like a little space for Belial, but I didn't have much time because I had to go to work. So I told Belial, hey, tonight, like, it's going down, let's go. And so when I got back from work, I changed, I got a little comfortable, and as I was approaching my altar that was already set up, I was feeling ready. But the thing is, I saw 1551. When I sat down, I heard him say, are you ready? And without hesitation, without fear, without doubt, with love and peace within me, I said yes. And like, it can be very difficult to get to that space where you feel comfortable enough to interact with spirit in such a vulnerable way. Of course, be careful. But I'm seeing, if you feel ready, do it. When you know, you know. But if you don't know, then don't. I'm seeing for somebody here, there may be this imbalance, or for some of you, you may not be giving yourself credit for how much power you truly hold, how much your intuition has really guided you, and how much you have allowed yourself to to follow your intuition. You have gifts. Perhaps this is something within your lineage, within your family, whether you know this or not. I'm seeing past lives here, Akashic records. I heard lunar magic, lunar goddesses. So that may be significant to somebody. This whale is really catching my attention. So I don't know if whales are significant to somebody in particular. They're very powerful, ginormous, and gentle beings at the same time. I'm hearing how whales communicate to each other. Like, I'm hearing a whale sound in my head. And then I'm seeing like a sonar and like a bat listening. I'm seeing like how a blind creature, like a cave creature, will hear that they may not be able to see, but they can hear really well. And so like the way that they listen is kind of like a sonar. Like, I'm seeing sonar. I don't know if somebody here is a diver, or now I'm seeing skydiving. I saw like underwater diving, and then I saw skydiving. So I don't know, sonar. Somebody here may be traveling, or what else? I heard navigation, pilot, and then I heard fisher. So I don't know if you like fishing or something like that. I don't feel like that will be for many people at all, but if that resonates, then cool. But yeah, really follow your intuition more is what I'm seeing here. Now, let's move on to another deck. I see 222. Oh no! Oh, this destroyed this bag. Alright, so we have 3 different dragon decks with me today. Let's see if we could get a message from as many of them as we can before I gotta go. By the way, as always, information, disclaimers, and decks are in the description box down below of my YouTube readings. I might post this on other things, so that's why I mentioned it. may be seeing synchronicities a lot lately. Listen to them. Listen to the guidance that you're getting. And if you don't know what it means, look it up. Do research about it. That's part of the process. Part of the process is you need to put in the effort to learn. Don't always ask everybody for what does this mean? What does that mean? Look it up. Temple of the Sun. Interesting. Because underneath we had the Sun card. Again, I'm feeling Lucifer's energy, Sekhmet's energy. I heard Ra. Temple of the Sun. And then we have fear at the bottom. In order to reach your full potential, your happiness, in order to see things from different perspectives and to grow, evolve, and expand, you need to relinquish your fear. The deeper and deeper and deeper it is that you get into spiritual practices, especially certain paths that are not the most socially acceptable, so to say. So like left-hand path, for example, you really have to let go of the fear, the doubt, the conditioning, in order to really step into that. I feel Belial's energy. Okay, let's see. Heard one more, pull from the top. Got it. Okay. Pure white dragon from Orion transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know, act with truth and honesty, let your wings of light grow and expand. That's beautiful. I love that. Process what you know. So everything that you are going through or that you have been through, like we were mentioning earlier, you're gonna have to process it and go through it. Allow yourself to work through it. I was also feeling this kind of energy earlier this morning. You want people to be honest with you? Be open and honest with other people. My rule of thumb is 23, I saw. So 5 may be significant to you. My rule of thumb is never expect or ask anybody to do something for you that you wouldn't do. Never expect anyone to do something for you that you wouldn't do yourself. All right? I heard one more pull from the top. Okay. Earth and Fire Dragon. Oh, there's 2 cards. Works with you to clear the 5th dimensional ley lines. It is time for service. When you give, you receive. It's interesting because we were just talking about never expect anything from somebody else that you wouldn't do yourself. What I'm seeing here is don't expect somebody to give something to you that you don't give to yourself. You want love from somebody? Do you love yourself? You want a sugar daddy to pay your bills or to buy you whatever it is that you want? Do you have your own financial stability? Whatever it is that you're looking outside of you, do you have it within yourself? Find it. Emerald Dragon brings in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your 5th dimensional blueprint. I'm seeing alignment. Align with your truth. Heal. Evolve. Balance. But again, you have to be able to support yourself. Do you support yourself? Rainbow Dragon brings the leap of joy. that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. Clear out the clouded, foggy fears, doubts, anxieties, depressive thoughts. Let the sun shine through. But you have to put in the effort to do that. I know people, I know this gets into territory of, mental health stuff, but yeah, you could take pills to help you with stuff, but in the end, you gotta help yourself. No matter what it is that you're going through. Are you energetically helping yourself? Are you energetically keeping yourself stuck? No matter what it is you're going through, mentally, emotionally, physically. Like, for example, if you have a lot of physical pain, are you pushing yourself too hard to do physical things, carrying heavy objects and moving heavy things and overexerting yourself in the sun? Well, hello, of course you're going to feel more pain because you're not helping yourself physically. And mentally, are you feeling down and depressed and like shit, but then you're over here watching depressive, down, fucked up shit that makes you feel even more like shit? Then change that. Are you eating really bad shit and like you're not able to use the bathroom, or maybe you're just feeling really lethargic and low energy and stuff? Well, are your habits, sleep patterns, eating habits, and just in general daily habits, are they allowing space for you to Sorry, I got a close up there. Okay, there's 4 cards already, so we'll take those. And let me put this down. Are you doing what you need to do to take care of yourself? Are you just expecting somebody else, whether doctor, mental health professional, tarot reader, family member, parent, partner? Don't expect people to do it for you. No matter how much they love you, no matter how much they can provide for you. In the end, by the end of the day, you need to be able to do that yourself. Something that people don't realize is a lot of issues, whether mental health or physical health, a lot of issues stem from stress. Are you overly stressed out and starting to feel more aches and pains and anxieties? Work through that. Work through it. Transformation. Defining yourself. That's beautiful. Unicorn. It's like a unicorn dragon. And unicorns are known for being magical and unique. Beautiful, magical beings. Okay? Are you allowing yourself to transform, or are you keeping yourself stuck? And you have to be honest with yourself, no matter what it is you're going through. I know it's hard. And I know we have all experienced some bullshit, and I don't know what you've gone through, and you don't know what I've gone through. Nobody knows what anybody else has gone through. That's the truth. Even when people open up, you never truly know how something has affected somebody. And maybe one thing that happened to you, maybe it's worse or better for you, and maybe the opposite for me. Maybe we could have gone through the same thing, no matter what it is. But in the end, you have to support yourself in your healing process. You have to be there for yourself. This next card literally says the self. It says gathering your power. I love this. I'm feeling sexual power here. I'm seeing lower chakras, in particular sacral chakra. I'm seeing a lot of creative pursuits, a lot of creative desires. Make it happen. But you have to know yourself, and you have to be willing to transform through your self-doubts, through your fears. If you're interacting with your guides, don't be afraid. They don't want you to be afraid of them. They don't. Okay? And if you are truly afraid of something, then why are you tapping into it? I don't know. but I get it. All right. Challenge. Stand up for your rights. Be open and honest. Stand in your power. Speak your truth. Speak your mind. People don't like it? That's their fucking problem. As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else, you're good. We're all gonna have different opinions. We're all gonna have different beliefs. That doesn't make you a bad person. But also be open to learning the truth. What's the truth? What is the balance point? How can we come to a compromise when needed? But in the end, you deserve to have your own opinion, and you will. We are all different because we all go through different shit at different times in our life, even though a lot of us have experienced a lot of the same type of energies. Stand in your power. Speak your truth. Okay? And this last one, bliss, cherishing the day. I'm seeing Leviathan here. Cherishing the day, that's beautiful. Have fun. Play around. Chill with your guides. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't all have to be all work. It doesn't all have to be every single time that you sit down with your guides. It doesn't have to be like, okay, this is what we're doing. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm healing. No, maybe sometimes just pour a drink for you both and then just chill. Hey, you want to hang out? Let's hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're down, I'm down. Like, let's chill. Let's hang out. Let's just converse. Let's just feel each other's energy. Like, whatever the case is. It doesn't all have to be all work. And trust me, you need to incorporate some play, some creativity in your practice, in your life. Even with work. Work can be so mundane and strict and all of that. I get it. Business is business. You gotta make the money. But make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Maybe challenge yourself to do something a little differently or whatever the case is. Okay? Let's see what's under that deck. Time. It is time. If it's time, you know it's time. If it's not time, then you're going to be chasing after something that keeps eluding your grasp, right? Time. Time is an illusion. Whatever it is that you want is already in existence, but you have to be ready to receive it. That's the key. You have to be ready to put in the time, the effort, the energy to make it happen. It's not just going to fall in your lap no matter how much you hope and pray. You have to do the work. Even if you're a religious person or you're just a spiritual person or you don't believe in any of that shit. If somebody wants to become a billionaire, they're not going to become a billionaire by just doing nothing. What is it that you're trying to create? Do it. What are you waiting for? Stop waiting. It's hurting you. It's taking your power away. Stop doubting yourself.